Hello and welcome to EduSpark Global. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to balance chemical equation easily. We were given this equation and asked to balance it. The first thing you do is to identify all the elements you have on the left-hand side of the equation, which is the reactant side. Now, whatever element you have on the left-hand side, that will be the same element you have on the right-hand side. So starting with the Fe, we have Fe, we have hydrogen, and then oxygen. Now that means that also on the right, this is exactly what you will have. Now we start with the Fe. There is only one Fe on the left. On the right-hand side, we have 3, which means I have to balance the one on the left. To balance it, I'll simply make this 3. So put 3 here. So this part of the compound in the chemical reaction is known as coefficient, and that is the only place you're allowed to add numbers when balancing equation. You're not supposed to touch these ones. These numbers are part of the identity of the compound you're looking at. So we're not supposed to touch, change, or do whatever with them. Leave them alone. So you're only allowed to add numbers in front of these molecules over here. That is the only place you're allowed to change, remove, do whatever in order to balance the equation. So now that I added 3 in front of the Fe, that makes that Fe 3. And when you add a number in front, it affects every other element in that compound, okay? Since this is only an element, that Fe is now 3. So this is balanced. We move on to hydrogen. Now note, always leave oxygen for the last. Even if it's the first element on the left, we still have to keep it till the end before we balance it. It makes it easier. Most of the time, by the time you're done balancing, the oxygen is already balanced. So that's why we keep it for the last. Now, if we move on to hydrogen, we have 2 hydrogens on both sides, which means that this hydrogen is balanced, okay? There's 2 on both sides. So it's balanced for now. It could change as you go on, but right now it's balanced. We move on to the oxygen now. There's only 1 oxygen on the left. On the right, you have 2. So to make this oxygen 2, I'll have to add 2 here, which affects not just the oxygen, but also the hydrogen. Now, at this point, I would like you to stop and go back to hydrogen. The reason is if you keep going, you might forget to go back and balance the hydrogen. So once you notice that your hydrogen, which has already been balanced, was affected or unbalanced, quickly go back to it, then continue from there down. So now hydrogen is 2 times 2, 4. So it's no longer 2 on the left. Okay? So I need to make this hydrogen on the right 4. And I will do that by just adding 2 here. So 2 times 2, this also becomes 4. Now my hydrogens are balanced again. Then we can go back to the oxygen. The addition of 2 here makes this oxygen 2. Since you have 2 already on the right, that makes the whole equation balanced, and that is it. So I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video to anyone you think this will benefit. And thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day and see you in our next video.